Hey guys, what is going on? It is me, DeBoss, for another video today. Today, guys, we have the next installment of the YouTubers Interactive Series. Basically, in this series, I ask a question for the episode, and your guys' comments get featured in this episode, as was your thoughts and feelings, of course, on the topic, and of course, one of you gets picked for a shout-out for every episode. So, it's pretty good. The series has done really well so far. I want to thank you guys for that, and hopefully we get some more participation. So, again, let some people know in case you think they might want to participate, or just get more participation, period, because it's always a good thing. I love featuring you guys. So, anyway, before we get into the comments, which, by the way, we have a lot and very lengthy ones, I would like to give a huge shout-out to It's Dark Void. Dark Void, thank you so much, man. This is... You are awesome. In case you guys don't know, Dark Void actually, he actually came up with a really good comment for this video. He had a very lengthy one, very thorough, and dude, thank you so much for it, for those banners and stuff you made for me from the profile picture. You are awesome, man. I cannot thank you enough. This shout out goes out to you greatly, man. So thank you. So guys, go check out his channel. Will be in the description below. Seriously, go check him out. Subscribe to him. Watch his videos. Show him some support. Show this man some support because he is awesome. So thank you. And go check him out, guys. So let's get into today's comments. And you guys killed it with this least favorite movie thing. And I gotta say, I agree with a lot of these. So let's start with it. So the first one we got comes from Tuxin Hustle King. And he said, "Worst superhero movie for me is Green Lantern." Later, Ryan Reynolds, who portrayed Deadpool himself, made some funny comments on Green Lantern. And he also goes on to talk about after that with, he likes the Batman trilogy and the animated series and everything, but he feels that the portrayals from Batman and Robin weren't exactly the best. But as far as Green Lantern goes, I've seen that a lot. Everybody despises that movie. And because Ryan Reynolds, he didn't exactly kill it with the performance, and let's be honest, the CGI suit, what was up with that? But good job, Tuxin. That was a very good choice, sir, and very good reason. And that was pretty good. So I can see that definitely. So thank you. So the next comment we have comes from Master of the TDS. And he said, My least favorite movie is Daredevil. It was good up until Elektra and Matt Murdock started fighting. Then it was just, no. Yeah, I've not watched Daredevil personally. However, I remember hearing people saying that it was a good movie up until the point where Elektra and Matt Murdock started fighting, and things just went downhill from there. So, yeah, it just goes to show you one bad scene can kill an entire potentially successful movie. You guys, if you ever... Okay, Marvel, if you ever remake Daredevil, please don't include scenes like that. Don't do it. Okay, but seriously though, TDS, that was a very good choice, and thank you for commenting. Actually, I agree with that. I might have to see that sometime to see for myself. So, anyway, guys, let's move on to the next comment. This one comes from Phil1983, and he said, Wolverine is Wolverine. Wolverine is very overhyped in so many titles. He's overwhelming. He's getting overwhelming to see everywhere. He has good points, but the character seems muddled, and he... sorry about this, guys. I wrote this down. He acts like a loner, but he's on more teams than other characters. He seems to be there to make Cyclops look bad. So, absolutely, Phil. Wolverine movie was bad. Come on, let's be honest here. All the reasons you listed are pretty good. Wolverine just seems to bounce from team to team. And, you know, let's be honest. I mean, Wolverine, the movie just... It wasn't very good. That movie was very overhyped. And what they did with Deadpool... Oh, don't even get me started on that. So many of you guys may or may not agree with that. But, oh man, that's actually, I think, on the top 10 worst superhero movies of all time list. So, Phil, I see what you're saying there, man. That was a bad movie. So, thank you for that. And let's move on to the next comment. It comes from Cfish0031. And he said, my least favorite superhero movie is Amazing Spider-Man 2. I thought the whole thing was just abysmal, and I have not watched it since then, and I don't plan to watch it again. So, yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2, we're gonna be honest here, guys. That movie, personally, I thought it was okay. You know, I mean, like, it wasn't like the original Spider-Man movies, like the first three. And honestly, I think Homecoming's going to be way better than this. You know, there was a reason they didn't make the third one, because it fell short. The performance just, it wasn't that good overall. It wasn't like Spider-Man quality like you expect from the other ones, you know? But with the new Spider-Man Homecoming movie coming up, and with the new actor, I think his name's Tom Holland, I think, or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's his name, but I'm not sure. But hopefully that movie will be way better than that one. So I think it will, though. Considering how the new Spider-Man did Civil War, I think he's going to do really great in the upcoming movie. So thank you, Fish. And finally, guys, we have Dark Void's comment. And I gotta say, out of everybody who submitted comments, his was definitely the longest. And I like that. I like the thoroughness, explaining the point and everything. I like that, man. So good on you for that. And, oh, I'm not undermining anyone else's comment. Those were all really awesome, too. But his was definitely by far the longest. So, let's read this out. So he said was, Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 2 is considered to be one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. Films of all time. Maybe not yours. Lightning does not strike in Spider-Man 3. It was high strung by too many villains, including casting of Topher Grace as Eddie Brock. It also suffered from long Venom symbiote scenes, while it failed to capture the symbiote's inherent terror, coupled with a maddening heel turn for James Franco's Harry Osborn, and the attempt to shoehorn in Sandman. These elements proved too much for the creators to handle, while it made the whole Spider-Man 3 movie horrible, in my opinion. So, I can see where you're coming with that. By the way, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I wrote this down for this, because it was so long, and I might have screwed up a few words, so if I did, I'm sorry, man. But I got the majority of it. Or if I read that out bad, I'm sorry. But anyway, though, yeah, I totally agree with you on that, man. Spider-Man 3, that movie, just, look, again, I saw that one, it was okay, but they just stuck Sandman in there when they could have made a movie about, like, just Venom or something like that, just Spider-Man versus Venom, and they seemed like they just, like you said, shoehorned in Sandman, so, I mean, they just put him in there, I guess, to introduce a villain. Too many villains, there's, like, too many plot holes going at the same time. Like, you have the conflict with Sandman, then you have dealing with Eddie Brock, and merging with the Venom symbiote and everything. I can't say too much about the casting, because, honestly, I had no idea that Topher Grace was the guy who played Eddie Brock. I'm not sure how that would impact it, but, you know, I think the casting could have done a little bit better, but, you know, just multiple plot lines going on at the same time, and it didn't have the same feel as the first two movies, so I can definitely see where you're coming from, but thank you for your long, detailed response. I like that. As well as to everyone else who participated. Thank you, guys. So, that's all the comments we have for this video, guys. I appreciate everyone who participated, everyone who submitted comments, everybody who gave their feedback. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. And let's hope we can get some more people involved in this. You know, continue the series, so to speak. But yeah, the topic for the next episode of it is, and I promise this is going to be the last superhero-themed one, at least for a while, but I want to see the responses for this. Who is your least favorite superhero? Not movie, just superhero in general. So I'm curious to see what people will say about that, because opinions may or may not be varied, I don't know. But we'll see how that goes. And anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. Again, go check out Dark Void, he's awesome. And thank you again for that art you made me, that was awesome, man. So thank you. Go check him out, guys. Channel link in the description, go subscribe, check out his videos and stuff like that. Hopefully you guys will participate in the next episode, as well as look forward to future videos. And thank you guys for watching. And be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel to catch the next video. I have to add that too. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.